here it comes. Here comes the sun, woman.
Hi friends, this is the Sun Woman. Thank you so much for tuning in with me for your June 2016 Suncasts. I'm going to do something a little different this month because this month is all about love. We have a major aspect of the new moon, which is falling in Gemini, conjunct, which means in the same sign as Venus. They're all in Gemini. So the major influence this month is going to be on love and for the months to come. Now with the sun in the same sign and the moon in the same sign as Venus, you have Venus, which is the planet of love. You have the sun, which is the vitality, the energy, abundance, and you have the moon, which is your emotions. So emotional involvement and emotional strength, all grouped together in the sign of Gemini. So there's going to be a lot of thinking about love, a lot of communications about love, getting together with people, making plans. This is a ripe time for creativity. There may be two people in your life that you are feeling equally involved with or equal love towards. So you may be needing to make a decision between two people. Gemini is that sign of the twins, that mutable sign. But in general, it is a really beautiful aspect full of a lot of focus on the things in life that make us feel fulfilled, love, our relationships, marriage, our creativity, and the thing about that is that with nature, we have the yin and the yang. So there's always has to be a balance in nature. And the balance here that we're going to be up against is a lot of I wouldn't say difficult, but challenging aspects that are going to be highlighting this Sun, Moon, Venus connection here. We have what is called a T-square pattern, which is involving Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune. And with Saturn already retrograde, what we're going to find is that any delays or disappointments that may be affecting your love life or even your finances, because Venus rules money and finances as well. Anything that you come up against is going to be a lesson to teach you how to discern what is real in your life and what is just a fantasy, what is a delusion and what is actually meant to be here in your life, and who is meant to be in your life for the long haul, okay? Now, many of your concerns may be due to deception that might be taking place. People acting very greedy, perhaps, as I said, some delusion, not really being sure of people's motivations, or just excessive behavior, excessive drinking, excessive partying, excessive sex, whatever that might be that is done to on an unhealthy level may be an influence here this month. So we have all of these fantastic, wonderful, powerful, renewing aspects, the Sun, Moon, and Venus together in Gemini. The new moon is always a period of new beginnings. It's that 2-week cycle where we can plant seeds, and there is the promise of new beginnings, and then leading up to the new moon in the next month, okay? So you can still plant your seeds. You can still, start fresh, inject new life into your relationships, into your creative endeavors. But as you do this, you must keep in mind and continue to do a reality check. Continue to do a litmus test through this month and in the months to come to make sure that what you are building or what you are investing in is based on something healthy, is based on something real, and is based on something that is for your higher good, okay? So those are the aspects. Let's go ahead and take a look at each of the individual 12 signs. Make sure to take a look at your Sun, sun, moon, and rising sign. And if you'd like to know how this powerful configuration that's going on right now is affecting you specifically, you can contact me for a private reading, and I'd be happy to, we'll plot all of those planets in your individual chart and do the tarot reading to give you a personalized and private overview of what's going on in your life. This month I'm going to be using a well-worn deck that I've used for many years now. This is the Lover's Tarot, which is the 22 major arcana, nice and big there so you can see them. And then I have a smaller version of the Lover's Tarot, which also contains the same 22 cards, but with all of the pip cards, the minor arcana as well. And for some clarification, I'll be using the Tao Oracle deck. It's a very powerful spiritual time, and when we have a lot going on, with the stars and the planets, I like to use the Tao Oracle, which is based on the I Ching, for confirmation on our spiritual lessons that we need to be aware of. So let's go ahead with the 12 readings for the 12 signs. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in a moment. Hello Libra, this new moon in Gemini is going to be highlighting your ninth house. Ninth house matters talk about your higher mind. On a more practical level, we're talking about schooling as far as university, going back to college. The ninth house has to do with trips overseas, long distance trips, trips to different countries. It also has to do with dealings with people who are of different national or ethnic background than yourself. Some of you may be in publishing, some of you may be doing a website, putting up a website. Some of you may be writing or publishing your first book, or distributing an album, or starting some type of creative endeavor that is going to reach the masses. So whatever you put your energies to this month, know that there is going to be a really broad appeal and a really broad range to it. So you want to make sure it's your best work, and that you have checked out all the details and worked through all the details. There may be a lot of communications coming through from people from other countries. So there may be calls, messages, emails, text messages, meetings and conversations with people from another country than yours. The ninth house also is your spiritual beliefs. So there may be some changes that are going through and going on in your life that are going to change your philosophies about life and about the future and about your spiritual nature. The ninth house rules marriages that are, after our first marriages, so second marriages will be falling into the ninth house. So some of you may be getting married for the first time or getting engaged. Married for the second time or getting engaged, or your partner. There may be activity going on with your partner during this time that is, a lot of going back and forth. There may be short trips. So definitely getting potential of short trips to faraway destinations, okay? Perhaps some of you may be studying overseas for a short amount of time, or doing some type of retreat or, work that is going to, be an expansive kind of Jupiter type of activity. Some of you may be doing some type of humanitarian work or working for a non-profit as well. In any case, what you're doing, love is going to be involved because Venus is in that house with the new moon. So some of you may be getting involved with people that you're going to school with, or that you are working with on a international endeavor, people who live from another country. Some of you may be getting involved with people who, as I said, are from a different country or live in a different country than you. So definitely a lot of expansion here, the potential for, communications increasing and reaching much farther than you anticipated. So, a lot of energy there, and love being intermingled with that, with those activities. So let's see here, Libra, what the message is for you. Some of you I'm getting maybe getting married, and there may be some overseas marriages taking place this month as well with Venus in Gemini. Some of you may decide to elope. And just decide, listen, let's go do it, and hop on a plane and go get married in Jamaica or Paris, or wherever it is that your heart is leading you to. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the general vibe is for Libra for this month. What is the overview energy from the major arcana for my Libras for the month of June? What is the energy for Libras for the month of June? Energy for Libras for the month of June. Okay, pulling. Wow. Oh my goodness. Now, I just did, 5 minutes here on international and the world being very prevalent for you, and look what's here. The world came up. So the potential for love and for travel and for foreign shores and for something that you are doing that is going to reach a very broad international audience is right here. So this is a beautiful omen for that. This is also something my Libras, that is going to take you from where you were and lift you to another level in your life, okay? So, the conclusion of one phase of your life and new beginnings in another phase of your life, going to the next level. Again, the world can talk about marriages and commitments, something where your world is completely changing. So let's take a look at the cards here and see what your general message is for the world and for June 2016. What is the message here for Libra for June 2016? Message for my Libras for June 2016. What is the message for Libra, June 2016. I'm getting the world is your oyster. I'm getting sitting on top of the world, and the world on a string, looking at a rainbow. Libra. Definitely some accomplishment. Definitely accomplishment being a key word here. 8 of Pentacles in the recent past. The Page of Wands reversed covering, the King of Pentacles crowning, the Queen of Pentacles as the obstacle, and the King of Cups reversed in the outcome. Okay, and we have the Moon reversed at the base of the deck here. Okay, so what I am feeling here, Libras, there are a lot of people here, so let's go through it. First of all, I'm seeing you working really hard, and I'm seeing you build up your respect and your reputation in your professional life. So this is you climbing the ladder of success, working hard at your craft, whatever it is, and really reaching, beginning to reach the pinnacle of your professionalism. You are seen as a master at what you do. You've worked very hard and you've worked years at it. With that 9th house, you may have been going to school and you may have just received a degree of some sort after working very hard toward it. You may have, as I said, reached some type of new and successful phase in your career, and you've been compensated for it, whether by financial means or by the respect of your peers. Now, the Page of Wands is covering you right now in the reversed. So this talks about news that you're going to be getting. And often the Page of Wands is a fire sign energy, which would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And I feel like the Page of Wands has a message for you right now that may throw you off a little bit, okay? It may not be the news that you've been hoping for. Now, I feel that no matter what happens here, you are going to make out as the victor, and you're going to make out as the successful person here, because, as I said, the world is in your hand on some level because of what you have created. There may be some instability as far as emotions are concerned. This person, may be kind of up and down where emotions are concerned. I feel that it's interesting because the King of Pentacles is here in the near future. And this is someone that really wants to be a support to you, all right? This is an earth sign energy, so that's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And this is someone that really has your back and is going to have your back this month. Whether it is financially, whether it is emotional support, they're a very grounded, mature energy. Someone who perhaps owns their own company or is the CEO of a company, someone who deals with money a lot. So there's a lot, I see money exchanging hands. So this is someone who makes money, who has established themselves in their particular world. Maybe someone who has been very successful at what they have been working at for years. And I feel that this person is going to be very much a key to supporting you and to assisting you. Here they are with their hand out reach. So I feel like that is their hand reaching out, helping you and assisting you in your life this month, Libra. Okay? And just look at what they have built. There's a castle in the background. Their kingdom is there. They're robed in red and green, and they're carrying this, huge coin with a crown on their head. So they know who they are. Whoever this is, male or female, this person knows who they are. They're very confident, and they have something to offer you. And I feel that whatever you are going through right now that has things a little upside down for you, you may be waiting for news, you may be waiting for some help, you may be hoping that someone is going to come in and give you good news that is going to lead to a lasting change in your life. I really feel that this King of Pentacles is that person, okay? And this person is going to be the one that's going to help you to move to the next level in your life. So, this could be that person of a different ethnic or national background than you coming into your life this month and really giving you the world in his or her hand, offering you the world. The obstacle here perhaps is the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is another earth energy. This could be a different person. And I feel like you may need to get past this person in order to benefit from the King of Pentacles energy. Now, some of you, I can't, ignore this message that some of you may be involved with someone who is already married or has a long-term partner. These two partners are equal partners. They're the same element. They're the same vibrational background here. So this King of Pentacles seems to be, he's not looking in this Queen's direction. He is looking in your direction. So be very careful and, about, where someone who is offering you assistance, where they may be tied in other areas of their life. The moon is here in the reversed, and so the moon can indicate things going on behind the surface that you're not aware of, or it can indicate perhaps a relationship that is going on. It may be you in this relationship, and something that is would not be seen in a positive light if the world knew about it, or if others knew about it. So you may be carrying on a relationship in secret, in the background, okay? With the Eight of Pentacles here, there's definitely work-related activity going on here. So this may be someone that you work for, someone who is the owner of, or your boss, or CEO, CFO type of energy. Just to be careful of, what you're doing here, and make sure that you know where you stand in this relationship. Now, in the outcome here, we have the King of Cups reversed. This is a water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. It could very well represent this same King of Pentacles, or there could be two people in your life, two potential partners. This particular king, there's something going on with them emotionally. Perhaps there is something going on with them with this Queen of Pentacles. They may be, there may be an estrangement. They may not be dealing with this queen. Both of these kings are looking away from this queen. So if this is a partner, there may be a separation in that relationship. You may be dealing with someone who they are married, or they are involved with a long-term partner, but there are issues there in that partnership. So definitely someone here that is offering you assistance, that may be from a different ethnic background than you, someone that may be offering you a great deal of support and assistance, but you do have to be aware that there may be someone else in their life that could prove to be an obstacle for you. So definitely with that Venus and the new moon in Gemini, there's a need to have conversations and to bring out whatever is not in the light, to bring it out in the light, so that you are making your decisions based on truth and based on knowing where you stand in a situation. This King of Cups may tend to do things undercover, kind of be a little confusing emotionally. So you may need to hold this King of Cups responsible for clarifying his or her emotional situation. I'm just going to pull another card here. Wow. And look what we've got. We've got the World. So the World has come up for you twice in this reading. Well, the World here twice is really underscoring the potential for a conclusion of something and moving on to another successful and fruitful phase in your life. You may be ending things with this king, or you may be bringing things into the light and getting clarification from this king that may move the relationship to the next level, okay, to the next level of commitment with that king. Very interesting here, interesting reading here, and you will know your situation, Libra, but there is definitely a powerful spiritual movement going on in your life that wants to propel you out into the world and into a successful new life, indicated here by the World coming up twice. So, wow, very powerful. And you definitely need to take advantage of this energy. But as I said, know where you stand in this relationship, and then if things are above board, or if this is a situation where the person you're dealing with is freeing themselves from that relationship they may be in already, then you can look to the future of a powerful and long-term commitment potentially with this king energy in your life. Let's pull a card from the Tao Oracle and see what the message is here for you. From the Oracle, what is the message for Libra for 2016? What is the message for my Libras? for 2016, June 2016 message for Libras. What does Libra need to know here? All right. Okay, well, we have the number 29 card. This is the number 29 is abysmal. Now, let me explain this card. This card tells you that you need to be courageous and you need to face your fears here and move past them on to the next level in your life. There may be some sense of insecurity in this relationship that you're in. You may be feeling overwhelmed perhaps by not knowing where you stand, or by, having some confusion over which way to go here. Perhaps these are two different people and you're trying to make a decision, and the conditions right now are unpredictable for you. Don't allow yourself to fall into the abyss. Don't allow yourself to fall into dark emotions. Allow this waterfall to illuminate your life and to cleanse you of any fears that you might have going forward, and face them and move forward courageously, because the world is promising you a brand new beginning and a new life, moving into a new world than what you have existed in previously, okay? But you have to move through the fear. I've always gone by the mantra of feel the fear and do it anyway, which is what this particular card, the abysmal, is indicating. So know where you stand, get to the bottom of things. Don't allow fear to prevent you from clarifying what your position is, but know that your world is going to be expanding in this month period, and you need to allow these changes to take place. But you also need to be aware of who is in your picture and where you stand with who is in your life, okay? Thank you so much for watching, for liking and sharing my videos and subscribing to my channel, Libras. Thank you for those who are already subscribers. Thank you for coming back. And if you're new to the channel, thank you so much. And I do hope that you will subscribe and stick with me. We have a full moon on June 20th. I will be coming back for that full moon to do a kind of a tune-up and a tune-in on what the energies are. During the full moon, we decide what it is that we need to keep and what we need to let go of in our lives. So I will be back for the 20th. Make sure that you subscribe so that you can get first notifications when those videos go up. Thank you again. If you would like a personal reading where I can go into where this T-square that I spoke about with the new moon and Venus in Gemini, where it's falling in your natal chart, and we can look at your own specific life and how the influences are going to come up in your life, and do a powerful reading, tarot reading on your individual questions, please contact me at my website. Thank you again. I wish you all good things, blessings and peace and love and joy, and I bid you, Libra, namaste.